Hey guys, so I'm back today with another video on the Pochette Métis. I feel like this bag is just gonna be the death of me. It really is. It's like when you want something so badly, you have to keep trying to get it, and then it's like every time you get something, it's just another letdown. So, I scored another Pochette Métis from online. I know, I'm lucky. But I stalk the website at certain times and I just happen to get lucky whenever I look for it. So, without further ado, here is the bag. Now, I was actually playing with the bag, so I have some of my items in it. And first, before we even continue, let me get my receipt here. Sorry, I look like a hot mess because I just finished my workout and I'm actually filming in my gym. So if you, if you look over here, you can see my squat rack is over here. So I apologize. I couldn't get the angle at a very good, or the camera at a very good angle in order to not have that showing. So in case you're wondering, looking at this video thinking, what the hell is that thing in the back of her video? That's what it is. It's a barbell. So here is, this is not my receipt. I don't want to show that number. Oh crap, did I just show that? So here's the date. I bought it on April 30th. So just for anybody out there who was gonna be a hater and say, this girl just keeps doing videos and it's the same bag. She's not buying, you know, another bag each time. Yes, I am. This is actually the 4th Pochette Métis that I have purchased in over a 2-month period. The first 2 were the reverse monogram. Then when I had to take in my Pochette Métis in the regular monogram due to the defect, or the recall of the melted glazing and the cracking, as soon as I let that bag go, I just couldn't get it out of my mind. I just had to have that bag back in my collection. And I ordered it and I actually received the first monogram one because after I had ordered the reverse twice, 3rd time. No, I actually ordered the reverse 3 times. Right? I think so. Yeah, and you know, I just ended up taking that one back because I thought, am I gonna like that color in a couple of years? You know, with the reverse, it was just a lot of reverse on there. So I was like, maybe not. Maybe I should just focus on getting my regular monogram one back. And so that is what I have been doing, is searching high and low to get a replacement for that one. I even thought about getting the Empreinte in the Noir, and I'm still contemplating that. I just don't know how, you know, well the embossing will hold up over, you know, years and years and years, and the shape, because I've kind of seen some Pochette Métises where the shape is just wonky and it's just like, ooh, no, I don't think I want to spend, I think it's like $22.30 for that bag, for the bag to not hold its shape, because I feel like the Pochette Métis is, you know, it's a structured bag, so you want it to hold its shape. You don't want it to start kind of like losing its shape after so many years. So I think, you know, I really do want the monogram back in my collection. Now with this one, this particular one, the first monogram I received back on my birthday, and that was about 2 weeks ago, and I got it. I immediately took it back the next day because there was melted, you know, the glazing right here, it was melted, and it was a huge spot right here. There was another one literally right here. It covered the entire LV on the canvas. I mean, it was just a huge, I don't even know, I don't understand how the bags that I have received have actually passed quality control. I'm just amazed because, I mean, it's something that as soon as I pull it out of the dust bag, it's right there. I mean, it just stands out, you know. Maybe on the first bag, I can see how that one was missed because you did kind of have to angle the bag a little bit and, you know, see it right here on the front. But my eye is so good at picking up small details like that. It's almost a curse because it's like I wish my eye didn't pick up the things like that, you know, and I could just live with something that was just mediocre, you know, but I just can't do that. So, sorry, I have an eyelash in my eye here. So I want to get to this bag right away. The first thing I noticed was when I pulled the bag out, there was some glue on here. It's right here actually. I don't know if you can see it right now. I've kind of got some of it off just by kind of rubbing it. I'm gonna get a baby wipe and see if I can get the rest of it off. And then there's another glue spot right here. So you can kind of see it. I don't know if it's gonna pick it up too well. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. But it's just like a little smear. I've kind of gotten most of that off, so I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It just looks like little white dots right now. But, so you can kind of see it right there. Maybe? Okay. And there were a couple other blue spots in the middle here that I got, or actually it was on this piece, right on the seam. I got that out. But the first thing I noticed with this bag that is not like my original bag is the fact that it's squishy. It's really squishy. I mean, just super, super squishy. This part is actually, you know, more structured than the last bag I got. The last bag I got, this was kind of bent in on the corners. It wasn't like structured like that, you know, like it's flat, I guess, right here. But this part kind of pooches out. So if I hold the bag upside down, you can kind of see how flexible it is. So sorry, my camera's whiting out. But what I wanted to say, that was the first thing that I noticed, is just how squishy and flexible. My old bag, I could not flex my bag like that. This is just so flexible. Look at that. I can practically, if I really wanted to, I'm not going to, if I really wanted to, I could bend this all the way back here, like no problem. This is just so flexible. And you know, I'm assuming they're doing that because of the cracked glazing issues that they're having around this portion of the bag. Now, right off the bat, do you see here how this is kind of going out? I don't know if you can tell. See how it's kind of bent? outward right here. It's like a gap. And it's not as bad on this side, but it is definitely bent. Maybe I should show it like this. I don't know, my camera is not liking me today. There, you can really see it now on this side. See how it's kind of bent? And I'll show you why. Well, I'll try to show you why. Can you see? Let me open the back. That might help. Okay. Let's see, I'll tuck that in like that. Okay, let's see. Okay, you see how it's kind of wobbly? Like, see how it's like a crease, indention. That's what the word I'm looking for. I'm like, a crease is not what I'm looking for. Indention. I'm not sure if you can really tell. I thought I would definitely be able to pick this up in this room because of the lighting. But anyway, you can kind of see that, and it's just like real thick right here. You can actually feel the fabric right here. See up here where it's kind of indented right there too? See it? My other bag was not like that. This part was, it was just flush. It just came, there was no indention right here. This fabric is, I don't know, see how it kind of moves up? It's like when they sewed the bag, they didn't make sure that the fabric, I guess, was stretched out. I don't know if that is intentional or if that's a flaw on this bag. The only reason I can see why they did that is to give the bag, you know, maybe, I don't know, more of a stretch here and not maybe be so tight and cracked. I don't know, because it's still like, you know, it's tight up here. It's just in this area, it's so, there's like extra. You see what I mean? It's just weird. It's like there's a gap there between the fabrics. Between the fabric when they sewed it to that. And I don't know if that's what's causing it or if it's just extra canvas there. And they did it on every one of, this one just looks totally different, the back one, compared to the front one. Now this side, the reason I was thinking, oh, that's a defect, is because this side isn't really like that. So, you know, it's a little bit, I'm like, let me move it. I'm trying to see if I can show this. It's really hard because these seams right here, you can't move this around much. See, there's another indentation right here where the fabric is just like puffy, you know? And this back one is kind of the same. Let's see if I could, you know, it doesn't look as bad to me, I guess, because this part is straight compared to, see how that part is straight? And then this one kind of, you know, goes out, and it's like I can feel the fabric in here. Then what I realized is, I wish I could show you, but normally when I carry this bag, like I said, I was kind of fitting my stuff in here because I was like, this is weird. Like this bag is totally different from my original bag. first off, well, okay, so let me finish saying what I was saying back here. This pocket back here on my original bag, it was pretty tight. I could fit my phone in there, but that's really about it. And it did kind of stretch the fabric, I don't know why I keep saying fabric, canvas out just a little bit where my phone was at when I would carry this bag. Now this pocket, check this pocket out. See how wide that is? Here, let me snap the front here. Okay, I'll put it up on my shoulder. Okay, so here's the bag, flat, zipped up. Okay, maybe that'll help. Unzip. Look how wide this pocket opens. I can fit my whole fist in here. That's gonna fit way more than a phone that's this wide, you know, with a case. That's how big it is. I mean, that's, let me see what I put in here earlier. I had my zippy compact wallet in here earlier and I took it out because I was like, this is why I stopped carrying this bag. Because I always carried my zippy compact wallet in the front pocket, you know, so you could push the clasp and it would lock. So I took it out and I put in my zippy coin purse. Not that I would ever do this, but just to show you guys. And I could still put my phone in here. I mean, this is just crazy to me that this back pocket, golly, fits this. Sorry, I'm trying to get every angle possible that I can to show you guys this. And then if I were to zip it up, it doesn't even look like I have anything back there. See? You can't even tell. Like, let me get my big old fat head out of the way. You can kind of see right there. But, and like I said, I wouldn't put my little zippy coin purse back here, but. Is that not wild? That this pocket back here is so big on this? I'm just, I'm still just kind of in shock. I'm like, wow. And like I said, I don't know. This is the first one. I did not try to put anything in the other one that I had received because like I said, it had the melted glazing on the front right here on both spots. So I didn't even bother. I literally pulled the bag out and was like, no. And put it back in the dust bag and took it back to the store immediately. So I don't know if the other one was really like this. It was squishy like this, but I don't know, because like I said, I didn't look at the back pocket, I didn't look at anything. I just saw that and I was like, nope, I ain't doing it. So I am just surprised that this zippy coin will fit back here. It would have fit in my old one, but I mean, it would have been stretching that canvas out like that. There's no way. There's just no way it would have fit back there. So then, that's what I noticed right away. And I zipped it and I thought, what's going on here with this back pocket? And I look over and I'm like, when was this made? And I look over and it says DR 1139. Did you catch that? DR 1139. So it was made in the 13th week of this year. DR. Did you catch that? Made in France, baby. I literally was like, no way when I saw the DR. I opened this bag up immediately. The strap was in here. I pulled it out, I looked at it, and I thought, my original bag was made in France. All the Pochette Métis that I have received so far were made in USA. And I don't have a problem with that. I have plenty of made in USA bags that I've never had any issues with. Kind of to tell you the truth, the ones that I've had made in France, every one of them have had an issue. So maybe it's France. I don't know. But, so, I thought, no way. Because I was kind of bummed because I was like, I'll probably never get, if I do get the perfect Métis, it probably won't say made in France. And I was like, I guess I'm okay with that. I cannot believe I got this bag, a made in France bag, from the online website. Don't get me wrong, I've gotten the mini pochettes made in France, and I got the pochette accessoire. That one was made in France. I think those are the only two that I've ordered online that have made in France. No, my backpack, my Palm Springs PM with the reverse pocket, that's made in France. I got that one online. How could I forget about that bag? So I was just a little shocked that they had this bag made in France. I'm just in shock. So anyway, here's the bag. This front here isn't even. If you can see right here, it kind of goes bleep. It's just not even right here. And you know, I'm okay with that. You can tell from the print that it's not even. This dang camera. Like, I don't know if it's whiting out because of my hat or my walls. My walls are bright white down here. Anyway, you can kind of tell right there. Right there. See, there, it's not even. You can tell when you look at the bag like this as well. See, it's not even. If you look, focus back here on the back, it's not even. And I'm okay with that because one, you don't ever see this part of the bag because it's closed. The only thing that I was concerned about when I first saw that is if it affects the closing. And it doesn't. I mean, it closes fine. If I can get it closed, that was, oops. That's why I had this in there. I always put my wallet in the front there to close it. But see, it hits there. Okay, so back to the interior here. The other thing I noticed was, wow, this pocket right here, the pockets are so much wider than my original. And what I mean is, see this front pocket, how wide it opens? My original one didn't do that. It was like this. It just stayed like that. It did not open, like, see? I'm trying to show you. This bag is so difficult to film. Okay, see how open that is? And this, and then this one, and back here, let's see if I can get the camera to pick this up. Probably not. You see how it's kind of like baggy, which is normal, you know, but I can feel it's like whoever sewed this bag, I feel like they did not trim the extra fabric off of the bag when they were doing it. It's almost like they folded it up as neatly as they could, because it is neatly folded in there, but I can still feel the fabric back here on this back part. And it kind of bulges right here. And like I said, I don't think it's gonna show up on camera. But it's definitely, you can kind of see it right here. So, that's the one thing that's the other thing that I noticed. And I was just looking here at the back flap when I open it up. Now, it does look like there might already be, oh, you gotta be kidding. I couldn't see this upstairs because my lighting up there is darker. My walls are darker. I'll have to get a flashlight on this and look at it before I make my final decision, but it does look like there's a glazing issue here. And this is exactly the same spot where my bag was cracked. I don't know if I can I don't know if it's gonna pick it up. See how it's kind of torn away right there? The new ones that I have, or my old one was glazed up over that part. This camera is just not wanting to work for me today. The other side is glazed, but this looks weird. I don't know if it's because my hat is shadowing this. I don't know, there's definitely something going on over here on this side. The glazing is quite flexible here with my finger. It's like there's a piece. I don't know why I can't get it to show up for y'all. See? It's probably not showing up very well right there. Sorry, guys. So that makes me iffy. There are a couple of stitchings. I mean, the stitching is pretty good. I don't like when they double stitch stuff. Looks like they might have missed this stitch here or double stitched that. Anyway, I don't see any cracking or anything on the canvas on this top part, right along this edge. That's where a lot of cracking happens. It usually starts right in here. I don't see any problems like that. I did have that on, did I have that on my bag? I can't remember now. I know my glazing was cracked here. It was a big crack in my glazing, and my glazing was bubbling. So that's why they took my bag back. So anyway, everything else, I mean, it's the same microfiber lining, everything like that. Just gonna put this stuff back in there. If you want to kind of see what fits, that's normally how I carry it. I put my mini pochette in the middle. I put my sunglasses on that normally, and then I normally have my compact zippy wallet here. But I would probably carry this wallet in here instead. You can fit a diaper in here. You can fit a diaper back here or in here. And also have my key clamp. I don't ever put this in a bag because it's the Azure, but you can fit that here in the front. And then I normally put my phone back here in this back pocket. I can't show you because I'm filming on my phone. Or like receipts or something. Now, the other thing that I noticed on this bag was I always check the S-lock to make sure when you clasp it, kind of push. You hear that? Then that's a good lock. It's not gonna pop open, and then I always just test it. The other thing that I noticed is the vachetta tab is crooked. Now you're probably thinking, I can't tell that it's crooked, but you can kind of tell. If you kind of draw your eye up here, see how that's shorter and that's longer. The other thing I noticed is I always go over the strap. The one thing I was considering doing was, if I kept this bag, I was gonna see if I could get a different strap for it. Because the glazing on this strap is very odd. I don't know if this is a new glazing. I don't know if I can show it. It's very dull. You know, there's no shine to it. It's very dull. And it feels like primer, you know, like wall primer or something. Like, it doesn't it doesn't feel like the finished product, if you know what I mean. It's just like a really weird texture. Sorry, I'm trying to get out of the frame here. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but see how it's just like a matte? It's real matte looking. It doesn't look like, it doesn't look like the same glazing that's on the bag. Like this is kind of, see how it's like shiny? See how it's kind of shiny? It has kind of a sheen to it. It's not super, it's not like glossy, okay? But it you know, it has like a sheen. This doesn't. This is just like a flat. So you can kind of see it up here on where the buckle is. It's just real, it's a real flat. And it's not even like, this piece isn't even. See, it's like, this piece isn't even. Okay. This piece is not even. It kind of is sticking up a little bit. Let's see if I can get it there. See if you can see it next to the bag. See how it's kind of like just jagged, and then it's just not flush with the strap. You can actually kind of peel that if you have your finger there. See how it's kind of like just going back? I mean, my finger is catching it. This side is not like that. See how it's flush? And this side is not. See, you can see the line. It's because it's not glazed together. It's just there. It's like they didn't match it up. It's not even. This side, well, this side's the same freaking way. Okay, so see, it's not even either. See how I'm catching it? Maybe I can do it on this side better. This side is even. This side is even, but you can see the two separate pieces in the glazing. This side, it's even, I guess, but not exactly glazed together. See, you can see the line there. The strap is very bendy. Now, I don't know if the glazing is like this because to make the strap really bendy. The canvas is just so bendable. My old strap was real, I mean, it felt a lot thicker than this strap, and it was harder. It did not bend like this. I mean, it's like I could just keep getting it. You know, it was like, I could bend it like that. This one is like, I can, and this strap only has the 5 holes. My old strap had the 7. And I will say, it does kind of look funky when you have it on. because I wear it crossbody. And if you have it on, it's like weird because it only has the 5. I'm so used to there being 2 extra holes up here and having a button right here. And now it's like way down here that I have it. So that's different. The one thing that irritates me sometimes on these straps is this second little holder. It will slip off. And this one is kind of loose. It's not very tight. So I did get now the reverse was different. That strap was totally different, and I didn't have a problem with this kind of sliding off on either one of those bags, but this one is kind of loose. They made it a little too big. And when they did the holes, I don't know if these are even, because I guess they gotta be even. I mean, they look even to my eye, but they're not lined up on the, you know, the little flowers. See, it's on a different spot, every single one. And on my old purse, it wasn't like that. It was right in the middle of each one. So this strap is, I don't know, that's just weird to me. I don't know, I'd have to look at some other bags and see if it's like that on them. But anyway, so yeah, the strap is definitely flimsier, I guess you could say. I mean, I couldn't do that with the other strap. Could not do that at all, like that. And then, of course, as you know in my other video, the other thing that I always check is this top handle. I always check my handles on any bag, but on this bag, I check this handle by holding it to make sure that these pieces don't slip through this part, because I've seen where a lot of people, their strap just pops right out of the little loops that they have sewn in. And this bag, it's pretty secure. The one thing that I did notice on here is the vachetta is on one side, just on one side, and it's on the same side here. See if I can get it. I don't know if that's good or not. I don't know, that kind of worries me. That makes me think that that's gonna mess up over time. Let's see if I can get it. See if I kind of pull it. Can you see where it's you can see it on this one better. See where it's kind of pushed up? Trying all kinds of different angles here with this stupid bag. Anyway, you can see it right here where it's kind of, it's pushed up on top. So it's kind of like scraped where that looks like it's worn away. Now, when you center it, center the strap, it's because it's rubbing on this piece. So see if I pull it up there, you can see where it's worn away. On this side, it's not like that. I'm like, oh, or is it? See, it's red, just red, red, red. Red. It's just kind of, this top part is pushed down, so that's why it may look a little funky right there from the strap. But see how it's like red, and then flip it and you can see that's already like, it has a kind of a mark here. Right there. See how it kind of peels up. So that's kind of a bummer, but you know, at this point, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the perfect bag. And I know that if something happened with this strap, I would take it to my SA and I'm sure she would have them replace the strap for me. The only thing, I hate doing things like that because I have seen people who, you know, they have something that happens to their bag and they take it in, they get it repaired, whether it's free of charge or they have to pay, just depends. And I've seen it on both occurrences. And they've gotten their bag back and their bag is messed up. And I'm like, wait, what? You know, they'll have something that's messed up on their bag after they get it back. So I don't like people handling my bags. I really don't even like people like picking my bag up and handing it to me. I'm like, oh no, I'll get it, you know, because I don't want your fingernail scratching my vachetta or, you know, the damier bean that you can easily scratch that. So I'm like, oh no, no, no. Just leave that there. I'll get it myself. But it's like I have to kind of do it in a way that's not bitchy or rude, you know. But the zipper is very smooth. So I'm on the fence about keeping this bag. You know, my concerns are with that strap now that I've seen that. And because when I carry this bag, I do carry it like this, like if I'm going to the car or whatever, you know, I do carry it like that. And then this weird glazing crack that I can't get to show up on here. And then this strap, and there's a couple of like weird stitching mishaps. Excuse me. See this big hole? Let me take the strap off. There's a hole here. Man, this just is up. I guess it's just not wanting me to film today, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, there's a hole right here, big hole in the stitching. It just looks ugly. You probably can't tell, but I can tell. And there's a couple of those on this strap that I noticed. And I'm just like, really? If you didn't stitch it right, get another piece of freaking canvas. restitch the damn thing. You know, because if you were to, I'm sure if you were to buy this strap, it's probably like $300 or $350 strap. Something ridiculous. Anyway, it's just a really weird stitch job. I mean, there are just like big holes in the stitching. That one is like, the one that I tried to show you a second ago is the worst one. But it's not gonna come up on here. But anyway, overall, I'm gonna see if I can get this glue off this spot and this side spot here. It seems okay to me. I am waiting to, I got a credit for my original bag, and I am waiting for a bag to come in. I think it's gonna come in on Sunday. It is the giant monogram Speedy B size 30, and it has the giant monogram print and the giant reverse print on the ends of it. I pre-ordered that about a month ago, and I was a little disappointed in how that's going, but I'm gonna do, maybe I'll do another video on that process. But anyway, I was waiting to get that bag to decide whether I'm gonna keep this bag or if I'm gonna keep the giant monogram, because I did use my credit when I ordered the giant monogram, and that one was just a little bit more, so I had to pay just a little bit more for that bag. But if I don't like it and I want to keep this bag, then I think what I'm gonna do is cancel that order and then return this and use my credit towards this bag. That way I'm not spending money whenever I have a credit. And I know my SA will do that for me, because she said she'd do that for me in the past when I had the reverse monogram. This strap does seem kind of little like spots on it, but I think my other strap was just like that. It's not quite even. An even patina is what I mean. But anyway, I'm really excited to see that bag. I'm hoping it comes in. I'm really hoping it comes in on Friday, so I can check it out, because I'll be on that side of town anyway. So if not, then I think maybe it will come in on Sunday, is what my SA was saying. She said that bag was going to be released on Mother's Day. Now, I thought it was kind of weird that they'd be releasing a bag on a Sunday, but I don't know. You know, I think it's probably would be released on Friday, and she meant Mother's Day weekend is what she probably meant. But anyway, if you have any questions about this bag, or you know, comment or anything like that, you know, comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I would really like to keep doing these videos, and I would like to get to a point to where I have enough subscribers to where I can do a giveaway, and I would like to do that once I hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you can, I don't know, get your mother, your sister, your best friend, anyone to subscribe to my channel. And they don't have to leave a comment, they don't have to give me a thumbs up or anything. As long as I hit 1,000 subscribers, then I'd like to do a giveaway to my viewers. And I know I'm just starting out, and kind of, you know, I'm not posting a whole bunch of videos, but I'm gonna try to do a little bit better with that and post more videos. And I'm gonna start doing some other types of videos as well. I don't think I want to focus everything around Louis Vuitton on my channel, so I may start, I'd really like to do kind of like all different things on my channel. So, and I know, I'm sure y'all don't care. And anyway, so once I hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, I would like to do a giveaway, and I will do a Louis Vuitton giveaway. It will probably be an item that's, I don't know, maybe under $350, maybe under $350, which is still, you know, a pretty good giveaway for a first giveaway, and we'll see how it goes. And you know, once I gain more subscribers, I would love to continually do giveaways and you know, help people get an item that, you know, that they can't get, because I seem to be really lucky at getting hard to find items or hard to get items, and I would really love to do giveaways on hard to find items. So you know, I'm tired of getting them all for myself. Just kidding. But anyway, so please give me a thumbs up if you want, and give me a comment if you want, or you know, if are you over the Métis, because I felt like I was over the Métis when I returned the last one, but now that I have this one, I'm like, oh, I feel like I really want this bag, and I always want this bag. And you know, I don't know if I would be able to say, no, I'm over it. You know, I thought in the beginning I was over it after the reverses, all the mishaps on those. But now I'm just like, I don't know, you know, do I want the bag, or am I just wanting the bag because I had the bag and now I don't have the bag? And, you know, it's just, it's an inner battle with these handbags, let me tell you. So anyway, I hope y'all have a great day. I'm sorry this video is so long. I'm gonna try to edit it to where it's not as long, and just focus on the main points. I just kind of started rambling on about this bag. I did not mean for this video to be this long at all. If you stuck around for the whole video, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you. I hope y'all have a great day. See you later.